Okay, welcome to the Love and Marriage Corner. This is one of the most popular corners of the Bagua map. That and wealth and prosperity are the two most common ones that people ask about all the time. So this is Love and Marriage Corner. This is my little breakfast nook, my shelving that continues with my office, but it's really just this corner right here, right behind me. So today this is my love corner on the first floor of this house. It is the breakfast kind of diner nook, the overflow of my art stuff right here. My office is right here. And then it overlooks the kitchen, which is on the other side of this. Again, to update you on my 3 goals of Feng Shui'ing my house is wealth and prosperity, love and marriage, and helpful people and travel. So updates, helpful people and travel have come into my life almost immediately. So have love and marriage. I started doing the dating thing right when I started this, and I already have a boyfriend that I really actually like. But it really works when you put intention into something. Like, I am ready to start a life with someone finally. So that's been really fun to maneuver and play around with in my mind of all the things that I've listed out and that I'm getting. So with intention, putting things out there, updating your home with intention is a really big deal. Really doing things while you're doing this is putting intention in every single move that you make, everything that you clean, everything that you organize. Intention is key to everything. So write down whatever you want and just think through it while you're doing it. So design-wise, it's important to put little decorations. Like, I have my little Christmas tree right here. All my art stuff is organized. Art, flowers. I love flowers but can't keep them alive, so they're fake. Keeping clean windows, you want all that light to come in. So keeping it clean and tidy and used for what you need it. I have to have everything out or I just don't remember it's there. So that's something about me that's very specific. I love sorting through all my projects that I'm working on. And then having windows that are clean and open so I can see outside. It gives me a sense of peace that I'm not closed in or claustrophobic. That's something I really like about this space. From a Feng Shui perspective, this corner of the Bagua, which is the 9 areas, it is all about relationships. So if you're not interested in love or getting married or any of that, it's about building and keeping good relationships in your life. Partnerships, it's all about attraction. It's about love, self-love, self-esteem. The colors of this area is pink, skin tones, and earth tones. This area is also earth, so it's very grounding. Again, for health-wise, I always encourage people to go outside and take their shoes off and step in the grass. Being grounded is very, very important, and it releases all that electricity that we have stored in us. This area is the shape of the square. That's the earth. Gemstones for this area is the rose quartz. That's the pink stone that everyone uses for love. A lot of people have this just because they're pretty, but rose quartz is also used for attraction, intention, self-love, all those things that represent love, yourself and other people. If you're into the body, this area of the body is dealing with the abdomen and internal organs. So if there's anything going on in that area, come to this spot in your house and really clean it, update it, do everything that you need to get that going. So if you're building or buying a house, the best place for this area to be is in a mellow place in the house. The best is the master bedroom, also master bathroom, lounge, den, playroom, especially the kitchen. That's where a lot of love is, love in the food, all of that. So in this area, using the 5 elements, the 5 elements are metal, wood, fire, water, and earth. A note about this space is not to use too much earth or too much fire. This space is already earth, so if you use too much, it's gonna seem very imbalanced. And then fire, there's already a lot of fire here with love and relationships and people. So that will be too much fire if you add too much fire in the space. One thing about this space is to be very receptive and very open. It can be a very vulnerable position in our lives to be open to other people and other relationships, and even for yourself. It's important to just be open and receptive and to allow things in that you're not necessarily open to. So one thing I want to mention is also when you're dealing with love and relationships, or you want new relationships to come into your life, it's really, really imperative that you get rid of old relationship items that you don't want in your life anymore, or that cause you stress or anxiety or whatever that is. Sometimes we can have them in our closets or storage areas and not even know that they're there, but those particles, those items or pieces of clothing that we've kept over the years, we subconsciously remember. So you could be anxious about something and not even remember that something's there, but it is very important to get rid of that. You need to thank it, let it go, give it to someone, or sell it, do whatever you need to do. But I just got rid of some of my ex's bathing suits that I had in my closet that I had changed previously upstairs, and just threw them away, and everything's kind of been open to me. I have a new relationship now that's since then has happened, and so I think it's important to really go through your stuff, because everything holds memories. So just remember that everything is matter. You know, they're just particles and they hold memories just like we do. So it's important to go through your stuff and really finite detail every little thing that you have, and whether it feels good to hold it or to let it go, or even put it in somewhere and put it in storage to keep it for a little bit to think about. It's important that you let those things go. Next, we'll be looking at fame and reputation. That's always a really good one. That's going to be really fun to talk about. That's fire, and that's the only fire on the whole Bagua. So that's a really intense one. That's a really fun one to talk about. So that's next. So love and marriage, just remember that you need to be open and receptive, and there's nothing bad about gaining new relationships in your life, and it can only lead to more experiences, new people, new stories, and a lot more fun. So I'll see you on the next one.